Welcome to the 750 point GT Battle Report. Today's presenters are Rowan and Linden, and I'm your host, Velour Excelsior.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Brothers Grim Dark and the very first in our Challenger series. So the way these are going to work is Rowan and I have put together what we think is our most competitive list. For Rowan, he's gone with the Tyranids, so I'm going to be facing off against them today with my Space Wolves. So if you want to check out Rowan's list, go to his list analysis video where he'll do a big deep dive, and I'll be doing the same for my Yandin. But today I'm just going to quickly run through my Space Wolves with you. So, leading everything up, we have Asgrim, newly painted, newly upgraded to be on a bike. As you'll see, probably on screen now, he's not on a bike, he's standing next to a bear. But the idea is sometimes he goes on his bear and can zoom into battle. So I've upgraded him to be Master of Sanctity, because it's very good, so he can do 2 of his orations per turn, and I've given him 2 Warlord traits. One is the Wise Orator, so those will be going off 2s, and the other one is Beast Slayer, just because that's what the kind of guy Asgrim is. He loves going up against whatever the biggest thing in the battle is and hitting them with his big stick. Which, coincidentally, is, I know I said I wasn't going to run it again, but this is a competitive game, so I'm making him as optimal as possible. I've given him the, what's it called? Benediction of Fury, yeah, because it's just a very, very good relic. So that's him, he's leading up the fray. Next to him we have Furious Boris, once again. Yeah, very good, especially because I'm going to be running 4 Dreadnoughts in this list. Yeah, so I've upgraded him to be Master of the Forge, and I've spent an extra CP to stick the Arm of Russ on him. Yeah, so for some fight last shenanigans, and also gives him a 2-up save and a 4-up influence. So that's very nice. And then we have the last of the trifecta of my priests. We have Vigo, my Rune Priest, or Primaris Librarian, however you want to call him. He's running, what is he running? Living Lightning and Murderous Hurricane, so that's another potentially fight last outlet there with Murderous Hurricane and Living Lightning, just to dish out as many mortal wounds as possible against Rowan. And on top of that, I've given him the relic Storm's Eye, which, yeah, just more ways of getting cheeky little mortal wounds off on Rowan's big bugs. And lastly, a new character, because we're running ARKS of OMEN in this, so I can have 4 characters, woo! Is Bjorn the Fell-Handed, newly painted up, never run him before. He's just another big combat presence on the board. He's also going to be able to give me that reroll 1 aura, because he sort of counts as being a captain. Yeah, so that's very nice. On to troops, I'm running my staple 10 Blood Claws, which are not Blood Claws, they are Assault Intercessors. I just always like to call them Blood Claws. Thunderhammer on the pack leader in there, that's them, they're good to go. 2 units of 5 Intercessors. Yes, I know that Thunderhammers are free, so I could technically be running them with a Thunderhammer or a Power Sword. I'm not going to do that because the models don't have it, so no. Yeah, so they're just stock. They'll be doing some actions for me probably throughout the game and just filling up the numbers. On to elites, we have 5 Blade Guard. Oh yes. We have 5 aggressors. 5 aggressors who are, I think, actually really quite good for Space Wolves. Even though they've now lost Armor of Content, they're slightly less tough. I still think they're very good. We have 2 identical Venerable Dreadnoughts, both with a Multi-Melta and the the Wolf Great Claw close combat weapon. And then we have a Wolfen Dreadnought who's got the shield and axe, just for some toughness and some quite big combat output. And lastly, we have 3 separate units of ATVs, each with a Multi-Melta. So that's 5 Multi-Meltas we're up to in this list, plus a couple of las cannons on Bjorn. So there's a decent bit of shooting output there as well, but also because they're Space Wolves, a lot of combat output. The other thing we've decided for this series is we're limiting ourselves to 5 in-game stratagems. So the ones that I've gone for, I've taken 2 from the Space Wolves book. I've taken Counter Charge, because it's just great for those shenanigans, being able to heroically intervene up to 6 inches with anything is great. I've also taken, what's it called? Savage Strike, so that's going to give me an extra ability to wound on +1 to wound rolls. On that note, Asgrim also has that as one of his litanies. He's got the one that's extra wound rolls, and he's also taking Mantra of Strength just to make him really buffed up. Sorry, I forgot to talk about that in that section. And I've taken 3 from the Space Marines Codex because they're very good. I've taken, what's it called? Honor the Chapter, so my Blood Claws will be able to fight again, even if they've fought that turn, which is very nice. I've taken Only in Death Does Duty End, which is probably going to be worth it on both Asgrim and Bjorn if they get killed before they have a chance to fight in combat. Very good to just fight on death. And of course, I've taken, what's it called? Not Gene Rot Might. Completely forgot what it's called. The Primaris one that only lets me be wounded on 4, 5s, and 6s. What is that called? Anyway, it's gone. You'll know what it is. It's completely gone from my brain. Yeah, it's very good. And it's going to really annoy Rowan because he's basically everything in his army is strength 8. So he would be wounding me on 2, strength 8 or more, really. So he would be wounding me on 2s for the. So for the ability for me to just go, nah, that's very powerful. Here we are at the board. Rowan's set up a very cool and thematic board, obviously. Maybe somewhere on Fenris, in the high summers of Fenris.
Not summer on Fenris.
Yeah, but yeah. No, it gets pretty tropical in Fenris. That's when all the big sea monsters come out and everything. So here's the board. We've got some dense cover in the corners. Yep. We've got light cover here. If you're on the other side of it and you're infantry or smaller than the thing, can't shoot through it.
Still obscuring.
This is all obscuring, and this is obscuring. If you're in it, you get a bonus to your save.
Yep.
But yeah, can't shoot through the canyon here or anything, and can't shoot behind here because it's taller than 5 inches. That's everything. Rome, what's the mission?
Playing conversion.
Okay.
So we got corner deployments, 5 objective markers, and it's mostly a standard scoring in terms of 1, 2, and 3 more, I think, for your primary. But you also get an additional 4 points if you hold the one in the opponent's objective zone, 2 for center, and then I think 1 for yours, something like that.
Okay.
So encouraging you to get across the board and take other objectives.
Cool.
No other fancy shenanigans for that though. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I think there is also one where if your Warlord isn't on the table, you only get your CP on a 1 if you roll more than a 3.
Okay, cool. Right, incentive to go after the Warlords. Probably going to be hard for me to get all the way across the board to yours, but Asgrim will probably be in the thick of it, unfortunately. Right, okay, so just see who puts down the unit first.
You want to talk about secondaries now, or when do you want to do that?
The secondaries you decide after deployment.
That's true.
So we get a little insight before we'll be doing that. That's a 3.
It's a 5.
Yeah, I guess you want to put down the unit first.
You can start.
Okay, get to that now.
With deployment underway, Linden begins by putting his blood claws inside that building. Rowan sets up his Demachirons centrally so you can advance across the board and pick off many targets. Knowing this, Linden puts his intercessors down to hopefully take the blow.
Okay, deployment done. We've selected our secondaries. I've gone for Oaths of Moment, which is one of the Space Marine ones. Just got to do some things, not run away, be on central objectives, that kind of thing.
Stuff you want to be doing
Just
anyway.
be generally heroic, yeah. I've gone for Warrior Pride, which is a Space Wolf specific one. Got to end the turn by either achieving a combination of either 2 charges or being in combat at the end of turn with 2 units. So if I do a charge,
definitely possible.
It's definitely possible with Space Wolves. And lastly, I've gone for Bring It Down, which will max out at 9 points, but it's stuff that I really want to kill anyway. Okay. So that's fine. What have you gone for?
I've started off with the NID-specific one, Cranial Feasting, which is okay. I think in this game it's a better version of Assassinate because, one, he's got a lot of unit champions, and I get a point for killing all those. And I get 3 VP for every character I kill, and I can potentially get an extra 3 VP on top of that on like a 4, 5, or 6 every time I do kill a character. So it's okay. The fact that I'm killing everything in melee, I think, makes it actually useful for my army. I'm taking Engage in all fronts just because of the way the map's kind of set up and how I want to move. I want to be getting lots of board control anyway. So I think that one just makes sense. And I'm also taking Grind It Down because he's got more units than me. If I am not killing more than he's killing of me, I'm probably losing anyway. So I think that one just kind of makes sense. So that's what we're going for the secondaries.
Cool. Right, so just roll to see who gets first turn.
Yeah, right.
Do you want to go first?
All right, let's see what we got. It's a 4.
It's good.
It's solid.
Respectable.
That's a 5.
Okay. I shall be going first.
Yep.
Not sure if that was a good or a bad thing, but we shall see how first turn goes.
Right, it's Linden's command phase, but since we're NIDs, I get to do my thing first. So I'm enacting the Synaptic imperative of warp shielding. So all of my monsters get a 4-up invul, everything else gets a 5-up invul. So hopefully that will give me a little protection through the first turn. Right,
Yes.
you can have your command phase.
I can do my things now. Okay, so Asgrim is going to do the aura of reroll everything in combat.
Nice.
He does.
Yep.
And then he's also going to do the aura of +1 to wound.
Nice.
Which goes off as well. So he's going to stick that on the blood claws.
Okay. The one's hiding in the building.
Hiding in the building, yes. Okay, so see what I can do in my movement phase. Want to get some charges off this turn, but we'll see. I also don't want to be right up in Rowan's grill, so see what I do here.
Space Wolf's movement phase, and Linden consolidates the position of the intercessors, hoping that they will be the target of the Neurothrope smites as well as any charges from the Tyranids. Meanwhile, the ATVs move around the flanks.
Psychic phase.
Yep, that's one comes first.
Yep. Vigo is kicking things off with a Murderous Hurricane into the Warriors. So it goes off on a 6, and it would mean you couldn't Overwatch, but main thing is fight last.
Yeah.
Just goes off. Oh no, on a 7, yep, goes off. I think I'm
Probably out of deny range.
I think I'm out of deny range of everything.
Just double check.
For now.
Yep.
Yep. And deny doesn't work like through synapse like your psychic powers do. Okay. And I think he's within.
Even then, it'll only be 12 inches. So
Yeah, I think he's within 18 for
Shadow on the Warp.
Oh, he is.
Is he?
Yeah, he just is.
Okay.
But you didn't roll a double anyway, so it's
Well,
okay.
right.
In your own.
So just within 18, you'll stick a cheeky living lightning onto them, which goes off on a 6. Yes.
It does.
So D3 mortal wounds onto them. It's just the 1.
Yep.
And then I forget how the jump of that works. So.
And I'll have to kill someone.
No, that's the elder one. That's yes. That's where are we? Living lightning. Blah, 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 blah. Then on a roll D6 on a 2 to 4, the closest enemy unit takes 1 mortal wound, and on a 5+ it's D3. So what's closest?
Behemoth.
Okay, so it's D3. 2.
2. Right.
Right. Well done, Vigo. He's always
Vigo.
Yeah. He'll don't worry. He'll blow himself up next time.
2 wounds you got.
2 wounds. Yeah. Okay. We'll be back in my shooting phase. We'll start things off with the ATVs probably, but we'll do this one first.
Yep.
So it's going everything into the Carnifex. We will do the boring one first. So we'll do his 6 bolter shots. So you're just strength 7, toughness 7, aren't you? Not
Yes.
okay. So hits with 3, wounded on 5s.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Any AP?
No AP on that for
2
now.
up save.
It's fine. And then the 2 multi-melta shots, both hits.
Yep.
Wounded on 3s, both wound. I'm in Devastator Doctrine, so I'm AP -5 at the moment.
Okay, bad gun invul.
Yep, oh, of course you do. Yes.
So 4 up invuls. I fail 1.
D6. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
no, I was thinking about it, but
Yeah, fine.
yep.
3 wounds
wounds.
on him. Okay. We'll move over to these ATVs. And they will both go into the warriors, actually.
The ones in cover.
Yes.
Interesting.
So we'll do. Sure, we'll do this one first. And actually, no, we'll start with a multi-metal. That makes more sense. So multi-metal shots. Both miss. Okay. Is
Cool.
6 bolter shots. 4 hits. Wounding on 5s, because you're toughness 5, aren't you? Nope.
No wounds.
Okay. The other one, yep, yeah, he'll go into
Same thing?
Yeah, he'll go into warriors as well. One hit.
Yep.
Oh, that's not a roll. That's the roll. Hits, wounds.
All right, 5 up invul.
5 up invul. Yeah,
Passes it.
passes it. Okay, good. Bolter shots. Oh, oops. 4 hits.
Yep. 5.
Oh, good.
3 wounds and +1 on my save.
Yes.
I'm in cover, so 3 up saves. I fail 2.
Okay.
2 wounds.
Not what I expected to do damage, but something. 2, 3. 3. 3. Okay, this unit intercessors is going to fire at the Carnifex or Screamer Killer. -1 tick, so advanced.
Yep, good.
Hitting on 4s. It's actually probably about average. It's not too bad, maybe.
That's all.
And wounding on, you're just off the 7, so wounding on 5s.
Yep.
That's
Good
quite
roll.
good. 4 saves, no AP.
2 ups. He saves them all.
He's fine. Okay. Wolf and Dreadnought will shoot his Stormbolter at you as well.
Yep.
He only hits once because he's a Wolf and
Wolf and
Dreadnought. He wins
Does
though.
wound. 2 up save. He passes.
He passes. Okay. And okay, this Dreadnought's gonna shoot at the warriors.
Okay.
He will try get really lucky with his Stormbolter first and just see if he can take the 2 wounds off of. Actually, no, we're not going to shoot him first. We'll shoot this unit first. Actually, that makes more sense. Yes, we'll shoot this unit first.
They advance as
They
well,
advance
right?
as well.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's a good roll.
That is a very good roll. Right?
They only rolled 1 of their advance to be
Yeah.
fair, so they weren't full
Yeah,
tilt.
they were just lining themselves up for some shots.
Just 3 wins.
3 wins and no AP on this, so 3 up saves. Cover. I fatal 1, so he's got 1 wound left.
Okay. And then, yes, that first Dreadnought will multi-melter, but he'll shoot his Stormbolters first. Hitting on 2s because he's venerable, and wounding on 5s.
1. And still 3 up save. He passes.
It's fine. Okay, the multi-melter. Both hits.
Oh, he's venerable.
He's
Yeah.
venerable.
Ooh.
Yeah. And just 1 wound, AP -5.
So invul, 5 up.
Yep.
Fails. So
He's
that's,
dead.
He's popped.
He's melted.
Yep.
Okay. Bjorn will go into them as well.
Yep.
And yeah, he'll shoot his las cannons first. Both hit.
Yep.
Both
Oh, definitely both would. Right.
5 open runs.
Invuls. Oh, the Warriors are
beast.
feeling good so far.
Right.
Wow.
And he doesn't have a Stormbolt, he's got a Heavy Flamer. That's what Bjorn's got.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. This Dreadnought shoot into the Carnifex. So do boring.
I am going to spend a CP so you can only wound them on 4, 5, and 6 with the multi-melter.
Okay. Misses once, but you can reroll for Bjorn because Dreadnoughts are core for reasons. And no wins.
No
with
wins.
this- with this. And the multi-melter.
Yep. Both hits.
No
No
wins.
Cool. That was
The Forge Bolter from Boris.
Yeah, you're doing winning on 3, so save 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in 24. 3 shots. No, he's a character, so can't reroll the 1. But 2's hit. No wins because you're wouldn't win it anyway. Okay, I believe that is everything. I've got no charges to declare. I've not killed anything. I've killed one warrior.
Oaths of Moment you'll be getting, I think.
It's end of your turn.
Oh, it's end of my turn.
So you got chances to kill stuff.
So nothing on the secondaries either yet.
Nothing on secondaries either yet.
Okay, well, I weathered a fair amount of firepower there to just lose one warrior. That's pretty good.
Yep. No, I was hoping to take out a Carnifex there. But
Vigo blasting things away still.
Yep. So yeah.
And they still are fighting last, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see what I can do in my turn.
Okay.
Mid command phase. Weathered that last turn a little better than I was expecting, to be honest. So we'll see how things go this turn. My command phase is actually fairly simple based on the Warlord traits and things I took. It's not as crazy as mid phases can be. The Zoanthrope, obviously he's got the ability to give something the 3d6s and picking 2 for the psych test, but I can do that twice because of his Warlord trait. So obviously he's going to give that to himself and the Zoanthropes because those are the only psychers. That's him done. And then the Trigon Prime is going to give his ability, which is to give a core unit add +1 to their advance and +1 to their charge. And he is going to give that to the Screamer Killer.
Yep.
So he is going to be a very, very fast, big old bug. And that's it, because we've already got my Synaptic Imperative. I'm still in Warp Shielding, so I still get my Invul as long as I'm within 6 inches of Synapse creatures.
Hive Fleet Giger movement phase, and it looks as though 4 of Rowan's monsters will be acting as the first wave of attack, and are in positions to perform charges this turn.
We are in the Psychic phase, and because of my World trait, both my Zoanthropes and the Neurothrope are rolling 3 dice for their Psychic powers, which should be fun. So we'll start with the Zoanthropes, which are nice and easy, where they're going to be doing a Smite, have to be the closest unit they can see, which is this unit of Intercessors here.
Yep.
So I'll be rolling 3d6, and it's +3 to cast, because there's 3 of them still as well.
Ooh, it's not great.
6, 9, so not quite a...
Okay. Well, that's about the only thing I can deny, so Vigo will try and deny them. What did you say it was? A 9?
No. Right, D3 mortal wounds. It is 3.
Okay, I shall kill him, and this one's on a wound.
Right, so here's the important thing. I am now going to cast Onslaught on the Carnifex over there. It's cool, I can bounce all the way through with Synaptic Link. It's Warp Charge 6, I am +2 to cast. So I need 4 on 3 dice.
Yep.
Yes, definitely goes off. Right, so he is able to advance and charge, which is the most important thing.
Yep.
I'm going to put Paroxysm on this unit of Intercessors in here, the Blood Claws, just because I don't like that they've got that +1 to wound.
So what that'll do, just give them...
They can't Overwatch and they can't set defend, and they're -1 to wound.
Okay, yeah, so just undo that,
Yeah, basically. Definitely goes off.
Okay.
And finally, I'm going to put Catalyst on this unit of warriors in the middle here, just so they've got a bit of protection for the next couple turns. That goes off as well. Okay, despite me being an incredibly combat unit thing, I do get to shoot some stuff. So we'll start off with the Screamer Killer. I've never done this before. He gets D6 shots. 1. And he's hitting you on 5s.
Okay.
He doesn't hit. There we go. Okay, that was fun. The Haruspecs will lick the Intercessors in front of him just to plink off a win there. Actually, how far is it? It's 12 inches. I might just try and deal with the smaller Intercessors, actually. Okay. Just, he misses as well. Never mind. Right, and then the Trigon Prime will zap the unit of Intercessors in front of him. Trigon Prime, it is strength 5. So 3s. So 4 wounds, AP -2.
AP -2.
Yep.
Armor Protect no longer fine, so 5 ups. Save 1, so one's dead. It's just damage.
Damage 1, yeah.
So one's dead and one's on a wound. Okay,
Cool.
The other thing we forgot is Zoanthropes killed, causing next to 3 mortal wounds because they're Zoanthropes. So
Forgot to mention
that's
that, yes.
why that unit's whittled down a little bit more.
Hive Fleet Giger charge phase, and Rowan pulls off 5 of them. Meanwhile, the Bloodclaws heroically intervene into the Demachairon.
Combat phase, and we're going to start with the Demachairon, because I'd like to kill a Dreadnought. So we'll start with him. He only gets 6 attacks, which is a little bit weedy considering how big he is and strong he is. His weapon skill 3. So, yep, start with that. He misses 3 times. Not a great start. He is strength 9.
3s, that's a 7.
He wins you all the times.
AP lots, I'm guessing?
AP is -3.
-3, so I do still get a 6 up.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep. And these are D3 plus 3, so he's already done 9 wounds to you.
I'll be reducing, but...
Oh, so yeah.
And I've also got a 6 up shrub because I'm a venerable dreadnought, so you got to roll it.
So it's another
So that's 6, 10, 15.
15 wounds.
So it's probably going to be enough, but as I say, I'll be reducing that to 12, and then I will get a 6 up shrug on these because I'm a venerable dreadnought. So, what, 4 6s? No, 5 6, yeah. It's unlikely, but you never know. Woo! It does go. Does it go up? No.
No.
Okay.
So I got actually rules questions. I don't know this. He's still got his attacks with his tail. Did I have to declare that first?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to put it in the blood clause if you want.
Is that right?
Yeah, because you probably would assume that was going to be enough.
Yeah.
So he
So
hits.
he does hit. He does wound. I think it's AP -3. It is AP -3, damage 2. 6 up.
No.
Nope.
Okay, so
Did I kill a blood claw?
Blood claw, okay, dead.
Cool. Are you going to interrupt?
No.
Okay. Right, we shall move on to the Screamer Killer down there.
Yep.
And he has 11 attacks, which is really funny.
That's quite funny.
He hits you all of the times.
Okay.
He is strength 8.
3s. Yeah, up a few.
So is that, yeah.
Yes, so AP -3, isn't he?
Yeah.
How many saves is that?
6.
6. 6 ups. Oh, save 2, but that's not nearly enough because it's 3 damage each and I've got 8 wounds. So.
You explode though, don't you? Explode.
Hey! I think it's just the weedy one.
that's
Within
fine.
3 inches, so I'll get both. So he's taking a wound.
just a wound.
Just 1 wound, yeah.
The other Carnifex is going to try and polish off the last 2 intercessors here.
Yeah, you would bank on him being able to do that.
Misses you a couple times. He is also still strength 8. So that winning on 2s. So yeah, it's 5 AP -3.
Right, so I need
Damage 2.
4 6s here. Nope. So
And I've killed a unit champion.
yeah, I've killed a unit champion, indeed. That's good for your points.
And now we've got the Haruspex into the other unit of intercessors here. He has 15 attacks.
Yeah.
They're only AP -1, but they are damage 2.
Yeah. Should be enough.
Yep, and he's also still strength 8, I believe. Yes, he is. So 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 5 ups. 4 ups.
4 ups. Probably do it. 4 ups. Yeah. 4 dead. Yep. 5
gone.
dead. Just 6 dead. Yep. Plenty. And that 1 wound counter was on me, wasn't it?
It was,
so
yeah.
one of them was already wounded.
Yeah, words are fine. And I assume you want to hit me with your blood claws now.
I do. And I will most likely be hitting you twice.
Okay.
So we'll do all the chain swords first. There's 8 now because you killed 1.
Yep.
So yes, my litany of fate, which litany is it? Exhortation of Rage has been cancelled out by Rowan's Paroxysm, but
Yep.
I'm still going to be winning you on 5s, which is not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's a lot of attacks.
Giving me a dice here, so that's 4, 5. I might need some dice here.
Yeah.
6, 7. I just need 2 dice actually.
There you go.
8. Okay. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Technically re-rolling everything because I was going to put the. Oh, yeah, because I was going thingy. I dropped 1 out of that run.
Go. Right. They're hungry.
They are
Hungry puppies.
Winding on 5s here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, AP -1.
So 4 ups. Perfect number of dice now. Alright. 2. Oh, he's not on a great roll. 4, 6, 7 wounds.
Okay, and the Thunderhammer. All hits. 3 wounds, AP -2.
Got an insult.
Yep.
He fails 1.
Fails 1. Okay, I'm going to spend
How many damage is that for the Thunderhammer?
3 each. So 3
So
damage.
you've done 10 damage so far.
Okay, I'm going to spend 2 CP to do that all over again.
Right, I'll probably do him. He has 8 wounds left.
8 wounds left. 10 on 2s, as we say.
Does this count as a new fight sequence? I'm just wondering if his ability kicks in now or earlier.
Probably, because it's the end of the phase. So yeah, probably.
I'm just saying, after this model is before context, select one enemy. Oh, it's actually after he's fought, so I should do it first.
Okay.
All right, so you need to roll a dice and add it to your strength and get less than 8 actually. It's +1. So you need a 5 or a 6 here.
Nope.
No, so you do D6 mortal wounds.
6. 1.
1.
So it wouldn't have made a difference.
But
actually.
I now have a 5 shrug.
Okay. So can I get a dice for his 1? Because I
Yep, sorry.
need all these for me. Okay.
I got to use my Demacaron special rule.
You get to use a special ability. We'll do this one.
He has a 5 shrug for the rest of the game, if that lasts much longer.
Okay. So do you want to do all those now, actually? Because
It was 10.
10. So you want to do all those?
See if he gets any back here. Thank you for that. He saved 1, so he's got 9 wounds left.
Okay.
So you have to do exactly the same again.
Okay. I've dropped 2 this time on my
It's more.
It's more. And yes, once again, wounding on 5s. Oh dear.
Throwing dice around.
I'm throwing dice on. Don't know where that went. So I'm sorry. Take one of these. That looks less this time.
I think it's the same.
8, 9, 10. Oh, it's 11. It's 1 extra.
1 extra. 4 ups. Come on, Demacaron. Yes, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 7.
7.
He's really not very good at saving these, and he gets his shrug.
Shiny is strong.
Oh, just shrug. He's only taken 4 there.
Right. Can we roll that?
Okay.
And 3s. It'll go through.
4 ups.
Okay.
Oh no!
Right, 12 shrugs.
Oh, that's terrible.
Do you want to CP any of those, or no? I guess worth it.
No, worth it. He's got 5 wounds left.
5 wounds left.
1, 2, 3, 4. You killed him.
Blow up?
He does blow up. No.
No. Okay.
Boo! I thought he was going to survive that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna consolidate them into the board and see if I can get within 6 inches with that unit. I probably can't, but if I can, I'll score 2 points. You probably want to consolidate into him.
Yep.
Yep. So that's him tied up. Yeah, we'll see if 6 inches get me into the board. Sorry, 3 inches, not 6 inches. So it's basically that last one. So if he went to there, is that going to be within 6? It will be. I just need to see if I can fit everybody else in now. Okay, so I'm going to get 2 points on that at least.
Okay.
Okay, turn 2. I've just scored another 4 points. Unfortunately, I wasn't quite able with my movement to get enough onto that central objective to take that, so Rowan still owns that. So I just got 4 for my home objective, but I did score the full 4 for the Space Marine specific one.
Oaths of Moment?
Oaths of Moment, that's the one. Got the full 4 for that. And I also got 3 for Bring It Down, because I've killed Rowan's big monster, which is worth the 3 points. Rowan scored 5 for his 2 points for killing 2 of my unit champions, and
I
3.
ate their brains.
You did. That's very mean of you. Space Wolves used to have an EE Brains one as well. You used to gain a command point when you ate your
Very Blood Angels. Why do I have that thing?
I think Space Wolves because they have
Yeah.
wolfy. Anyway,
Yeah.
used to have that, and it was weird. One of the weird like free CP stratagems. Didn't cost anything. Anyway, so that's that. Yeah, Rowan's on 5 because he also killed more than me. So on to litanies. I've silly left my Blood Claws not in range of Asgrim, but I needed to do that to score points.
Yep.
So he's going to do exhortation of range on Bjorn, because I can do it on a character, so it'll be +1 to wind rolls. He does. And he's going to do sure that I don't think he's going to get in combat this turn, but exhortation of Mantle of Strength on himself, which he does as well.
The Space Wolves continue to advance into the center of the board for the most part. However, the 2 remaining ATVs continue to advance around the sides of the board.
Got to mention at the start, Rowan has changed into a different synaptic thingamawhat's it?
The warrior thingy goaded to slaughter, so I get exploding 6s in combat now.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and stick Murder's Hurricane onto this unit of warriors. Don't need to be able to see them. Just
don't.
No, just comes on down.
Right.
Does go off on an 8.
Right.
I'll try stick Living Lightning on this guy, who I just can't see through all the many models in the way there. Through the
Dreadnought's legs.
Living Lightning just goes off on a 6, and then so D3 mortal wounds onto him, 2, and then on a 2+ it'll jump to the warriors. Does just, but it's just 1 mortal wound on the warriors. Okay, Space Wolf shooting phase, and we're going to start with the aggressors trying to wipe out this Screamer Killer. So see how many hits I get. Ooh, that looks fairly good.
Just keep these out.
Yes, winning on 5s. There you go.
3 ups.
2, okay, he's down to 4.
He's alive.
Okay, the Blood Claws are going to shoot at the warriors in front of them. You killed 1, so there's 9 of them. 6, 7, 8, 9. No ones to reroll for Bjorn.
5 ups, and then I get a shrug. I keep going. One save, and a shrug. Yep, that wins.
Okay. Right, Bjorn's going to try shoot at this guy. You stick his flamer into the warriors, and then 2 las cannons over there.
It's not like Heresy.
Yeah.
Heresy, you can't flame through your models, which is quite funny.
Yeah,
like
which does make sense. I think that should be a thing. And then wounding on 3s. Just the 1.
This is
Onto him.
What AP on this?
-3.
So 6 up.
No,
5 up.
5 up, yeah.
No.
D6 damage.
He dead.
Boo. Nothing for him to explode into.
Yeah.
And then the flamer into the warriors. 4 shots. 1 wound because it's strength 5. It's a heavy flamer. AP -2 because it's assault. Yes, it's rapid fire and assault there.
6 up save.
Yeah.
Nope. And I get a shrug. Nope.
Okay. That ATV put
warriors.
everything into the warriors. So multi-melt first.
1 hit.
1 hit. Does wound.
Don't get a save, but get the shrug.
Okay, am I within 12? Do you mind measuring that quickly?
You are, yeah.
6 damage. A lot of shrugs.
Yep.
No, so
No,
one's dead. And then the bolter shots. What's that? 2 hits. No ones. This Dreadnought with multi-melter's gonna stick everything into Haruspecs.
Okay.
No, actually won't. He'll stick his bolter into the warriors.
The warriors,
multi-melter into both hit because he's venerable. Don't wound because you're toughness 8.
Nah, I am.
And then the bolter. All hit. 1 wound. AP -1.
5 up. Nope.
Shrug.
Yes.
Yay!
Catalyst, everybody.
It's a thing. Okay. Boris will put.
Boris the blade.
Boris the bullet dodger. He'll put everything into the
Warriors?
Warriors, I think. Yeah. So start off with his.
He's got a silly number of weapons, doesn't he?
He misses with his pistol.
Okay. Good.
So his
Bolter shoulder thing.
Yes. Shoulder thing. He hits all times. He wounds twice because it's strength 5.
AP.
Be 2 because it's assault.
6 ups. Nope. It shrugs.
Damage 2, so yeah, two at a time.
Yeah. Alright, so the first one.
We'll kill that one on 1
Kill the
wound.
one on 1 wound, and then another one more wound.
The Space Wolves going hard in the charge phase, pulling off 5. However, the aggressors and Blade Guard remain back for now.
Okay, start of the combat phase, and Furious Boris is doing what he does. He's making Rowan's Carnifex strike
Yes,
last because
hate
of
Boris.
Armour of Rust. He's a very, very good utility character. With that in mind, I also got Murderous Hurricane off on them, so they're striking last as well, didn't I?
You did?
Yeah, I did. Okay, so Rowan's striking last everywhere anyway. So we're going to start off with the Wolf and Dreadnought, obviously, because that's what makes sense. He's going for his sweep attack, so he'll be hitting on 3s. He's not core, so no rerolls from Bjorn. So he does drop 2. He is strength more than you, but not much more. He's strength 10.
Yeah, so 3s.
He does get all through. He's AP minus 3, I think.
5 ups.
Should be 5 ups, yeah. You'll definitely be getting a save because he's definitely not 5. Wolf and Dreadnought. Cleave. Yes, just AP minus 3, so 5 ups.
5 ups.
Nice.
1 goes through.
D6 plus, D3 plus
1.
3, so 4.
4 damage.
3, yeah. 4 damage on him.
This could be a splatted Carnifex here.
Could be a splattered Carnifex. So Bjorn is 5 attacks base. He's an extra 1 for having charged. And he's hitting on 2s. No rerolls. And he is wounding on...
Toughness 7. Yep.
Toughness 7. Strength 12. So still 3s. Drops another one, but because Asgrim put the reroll wounds on him...
Oh, that's right, yep.
No, sorry, it wasn't reroll wounds, it was +1 to wound rolls. So it would have been 2s, but that was a 1. Sorry, getting that mixed up. So that's 4 saves at AP minus 4. So 6
ups.
Yeah.
And any of these go through, he's dead, I'm guessing.
Oh, sorry. He has built-in rerolls.
Sure he does.
So, sorry, 5.
Right.
Sorry, True Claw has built-in rerolls. Oh, good. So 3... He's AP minus 4.
Oh, AP minus 4. Yeah. So 3 go through.
3 go through. It's just D6 damage. 9.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, Carnifex reduce?
He does reduce.
So that's only 6.
6. You only have 4 wins left.
Oh, he's already okay.
Yeah.
The Carnifex.
So he's dead. Does he explode?
Ooh.
No.
No.
Pity.
Okay, and then lastly, the Blood Claws. And I'm going to spend my 1 CP for +1 to wound rolls, because they're currently only wounding you on 6s.
Yep. Paroxysm.
Paroxysm, yeah. It's good little stratagem, that.
And I will be using, what's it called? Unparalleled Ferocity, so I get to fight you when I die.
Reroll 1s for Bjorn. Drop 1. So that is, I'll just give you these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, they're not gonna die.
Not gonna die. I mean, I got
These are AP minus 1?
These are AP minus 1. I got Thunder Hammer to go.
Yeah.
But yeah.
5 ups. And I get shrugs against these as well.
Yep.
3 saves for fire. So 3 wins.
Thunder Hammer. He hits with everything.
Oh yeah, so that's right.
And he's strength 8. So it would be 3s. It's -1. 4s back to 3s still. He drops 3 of them. So it's just the 1 at AP minus 2.
6 up save.
6 up save.
Oh!
Saves it. Your combat attacks back.
Yeah, I think technically the higher specs would be next, but we'll do the warriors, just get them out of the way.
Okay.
So they've got 3 attacks each, and I do get to fight with the one who died. That
Good roll.
is a lot of hits, and 6s explode.
Oh, because you're in that thingy mode, what's it? Yeah, okay.
So I get 1 extra attack out of that.
Nice.
And I'm winning you on, killing you on 2s.
Kill me on 2s, yeah.
No armor. It's only damage 1. So you still get.
Oh, right, yeah.
But each one of these 2s
We'll be going right through.
1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead, 5 dead. The Haruspex is going to hit you now with his Shoveling Claws.
Nice.
So only get 5 attacks with these, but he is very high strength. So hitting you on 3s.
Oh no. It's going to be a swingy combat this for the rest of the game, isn't it?
I think I'm still winning you on 2s. What's your toughness?
7.
I'm like strength 15.
Yep. Okay. Right.
I think I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 go through.
4 up and well.
No. So first one.
I just might roll them together.
Yeah. Great.
What's that?
So 6 plus, sorry, 4, 10.
10. So I reduce it to 8, but it's not enough. He's dead. Does he blow up?
No. Well done, Carnifex, or Haruspex.
Haruspex, yep. Okay, we'll just do a summary at the end here. So I've got morale in the middle.
Yeah.
Killed 5.
Actually, I think the Haruspex's rule might come into effect here.
Cool.
I've never got to use this either. Grizzly Spectacle. When an enemy unit is within 6 inches of this, subtract 2 from their leadership.
So I need a 1.
Okay, season 2, it's still going.
Still good. Okay, that's actually going to score me a victory point.
That stops you
Me
from
running away.
Yes. If I have a decent turn here, I think we're still even. But I need to start killing some stuff as well. I think my warrior surviving last turn was quite clutch, actually.
Quite useful, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, for command phase, I don't actually have too much to do because most stuff is actually positioned okay at the moment. The Trigon is going to give his +1 to advance and charges to that unit warriors just to make them a little bit more reliable. And the Zoanthrope will be doing his thing on both himself and the Zoanthropes, as is the thing. So they both will be casting with 3d6 again. That's it for my command phase. We both went back up at CP, so Linden has 1 again. And I have 3, so I've got a little bit to play with there. So my movement phase is going to be a little tricky here because I need to start thinking a little bit more carefully about where my synaptic links are. So I'm going to have to carefully shuffle stuff around, but we should be okay there. So we'll start moving everything around and then see where things go from there.
Hive Fleet Giger moves into the center of the board. However, one unit of warriors is distracted away by the ATV on Linden's right flank.
So we shall start off with the Zoanthropes. I'd really like to try and get as many of these intercessors dealt with as possible. They're the closest unit. You
are 24. Is that over your game? No, you're just out.
Okay, so I'm not going to be able to deny this.
Right, 3d6. I could use some Super Smites here. That'd be nice. I am +3 to this cast as well. That is Super Smite.
Okay.
And d6 +3. 5.
So, Sergeant alive.
Sergeant's alive. Right, next most important thing is to stop them being able to overwatch.
I'm just going to turn him around because it looks very silly running into the wall.
He's running into a wall. Ah! Overran that one a little bit. Right, so I have moved everything carefully so that he joins with them, joins with them, joins with him, so we can put Paroxysm on them.
Yeah.
So this is War Chart 7, but I'm +2 to cast on you guys as well. Oh, that's definitely off. Right, so they cannot overwatch.
Okay.
And I'm also going to put, and they're also -1 to wound. That's also part of that.
Nice.
And I'm going to put Catalyst on, actually, they might not be within 12 inches anymore. No, they are. They're fine. Yeah, so I'm going to put Catalyst on this unit here as well, which I do. Okay. So they have Catalyst, and they have Paroxysm. That's my Psychic phase. That was successful. It was the most important thing was clearing a path for my Haruspex to get through here.
Stopping Overwatch.
And stopping Overwatch. That's kind of, we'll see how they do. But, okay, that was the important stuff done.
Okay.
Okay, very brief Nid shooting phase. We're going to do something funny though. The Haruspex is going to try and lick Boris.
Right over the top of Bjorn somehow.
Sneaky
or through the legs. It's going to get him.
It's a nasty tug. So we'll see. He missed last time, but I think he does hit. Yeah, he does. He goes to skill 3. He hits. And actually, he's 11. Yeah, no, he's still fine for that. And it is strength 6.
Please.
It wounds. AP -3, damage 3.
4 up and 1. Nope.
3 wounds! And the Trigon Prime is going to shoot into the aggressors with his biostatic thingy, Mawatsi.
Yeah, he's fine.
Hits you 4 times. Strength 6, your toughness 5.
Yes.
Just 3s. It is 2.
AP?
I think it's only AP 1, I'll double check.
If it's got an AP, it'll be going through anyway.
It is AP 2.
Okay, yeah, both went through.
Only damage 1 though.
Yeah, both went through. So one's down to 1 wound.
That's my shooting done.
The Tyranids close in for the kill with their charges, but not before the Blade Guard heroically intervene to have their say.
Okay, Nid combat phase. We've got a couple things to get done, and then Linden's probably going to hit me back a bit hard because both my warriors are going to be fighting last.
Yeah, so this unit of warriors is still fighting last from Vigo's psychic power.
Yep.
And Boris has made, yes, that unit of warriors strike last.
Yep. We're going to open with the Trigon Prime because he's cool and he's got fun Relics and Warlord traits. So he has 13 attacks. He is hitting on 3s and re-rolling his wounds and re-rolling his hits.
Yeah.
And he gets exploding 6s.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 exploding 6s and I'm re-rolling those.
Good thing.
Another exploding 6.
And 3 misses.
3 misses.
But yeah, just
But
miss
there's a
them.
3,
Yeah.
so they all come back,
Yep.
basically. Right, that's fun.
Wounded on 3s.
And I'm rerolling my wounds as well. So I've wounded you 12 times.
12 times, right. That's some. There's no 6s in there, they're dead.
That's fun.
Yep. And he now has an extra attack for the rest of the game because he's killed a unit. Which is, yeah, it's very cool. There's your paroxysm. And you've killed a unit champion, we'll remember that.
Ah, I have indeed.
And you've killed another unit. Yep.
Cool, right. We'll do the warriors at the end there and see if they can just knock out this ATV.
Should do.
And again, exploding 6s, hitting on 3s. So 2 exploding 6s. I've missed you a few times though. So get 2 of those back.
Yep.
How many wounds you got?
7 left.
He's dead.
Does he blow up?
Not quite.
Yep.
I think I'm going to try and kill him even if the blade guard get me afterwards. I think that's what I've got to do.
Yep.
So 5 attacks. Still got exploding 6s. I get an extra attack out of that. And I am strength 15.
3s. Tough to say.
I wounded you only 3 times. I'm going to reroll one of those.
Okay. Oh.
Of course, right, wounded you 3 times.
It's the AP.
-3, I think.
6 up save. Nope.
Nope.
It's damage.
D3 plus 3.
Yep.
So 6, 10, 14, 15. Yep.
So I reduced that to 12. Because of Dreadnought. So need to do well on my 5-ups here.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
Oh. So 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's dead.
Go on, just.
Does
That's
he-
big.
does he blow
Go
up?
on, blow up.
No.
Oh. Do you have a stratagem? Oh, you're out of
I'm out of
CP.
CP. There was, 2 CP stratagem to fight
Yeah.
again.
I've left my Haraspix exposed there, but I think killing him I needed to do.
Yeah.
So now you get to hit me because I'm fighting last.
Fine last. Okay, well, go with the blade guard. Hitting on 2s. Drop 1. Wow, okay.
Right.
Good hitting. And wounded on 5s.
What?
Right. They've
Right, they are
seen-
key.
They've seen Bjorn fall in front of them and they are not happy.
11.
You can just roll those.
I think I got 11 here.
Okay. It's AP -3.
So 5 ups.
Could survive.
It's
2 damage each.
2 damage,
You
yeah.
can survive. That doesn't look like
That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He's dead.
it. Okay.
Does he explode? No.
No.
Nothing
Not a
explodes.
game for explosions.
Okay. That's another unit dead though, and a big one. Absolute bloodbath.
Yeah. I'll go with the Dreadnought first. He hits with everything.
Oh, and I will be spending the CP to fight on death.
I'm AP minus. Just AP -2 actually. So you've got 6 up saves on those 5.
5 saves.
Yep.
And 5 ups, you said.
5 ups, yeah.
I fail them all, but I get to shrug them.
And yeah, so you gotta do 3 at a time.
Oh.
Because flat damage 3, yeah. 1 dead.
One dead.
It's 1 survives on 2
wound.
wounds. 2 wounds.
2 wins, yeah.
Yeah. So the 3rd one now.
So this is on the same.
Yeah, same guy, yeah. He's dead.
He's dead.
And then
1 more. 2 more.
2 more. Fine.
Last one.
Survives
on
on.
a wound.
See if Boris can finish him. Where are you, Boris, with your silly, confusing data sheet?
Yeah, mecha tendrils.
Mecha Tendrils and all the things. There he is. Okay, so he's just weapon skill 3, but because he was charged, he's +1. He's 4 attacks, so I do the 4 with the axe, and then he'll get an extra 1 with his.
Does Boris have an invul?
He does for Farm for us. It's a very good
Is it
relic.
4 up?
Yeah, it's a very good relic. He hits with everything. He is strength 6, so 3 wounds.
3 wins. AP.
2.
So that's 6 ups.
And they're all damaged too, so it'd be 6. There's only 3.
I'll do this.
Oh, well, it's all in one
Oh.
mod, also, it doesn't matter.
He's dead anyway.
You're dead. Okay, but all those attack back, and I'm assuming a bunch of them are going into poor Boris, or...
Yeah, I think I have to kill Boris. That 4-up invul is really annoying. That gets rid of my main advantage of being AP -4 here.
Still be wounding them on 2s, which is helpful, but...
How many wins has Dreadnought got again? 8?
8.
I don't think I'm going to kill it.
Be close. I think you definitely kill Boris. Sorry, I took one of the dice up there. Boris is only on 2 wins, remember?
He's only 2, yeah.
Yeah, so you definitely kill Boris.
I think I'm going to spend a CP again to give them all an extra attack. And I'm going to put 2 into Boris and 2 into the Dread.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm just doing my consolidation move with my Blade Guard, just because I want them on that objective.
Because I was thinking about saving that CP for them to be able to move, but they're dead, so that doesn't matter anymore. Alright, so we'll do the ones into Boris first.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s, still exploding 6s. I miss 3 times, but get 1 back. Winding on 2s.
Okay.
I've winded you 5 times.
5 times.
I'd like you to fail this, please.
Yeah, so I need to pass 4 of these to keep him alive. I do.
Oh, you're joking!
Oh, Boris alive on a wound. Oh, really, okay. That was against the odds to keep Boris in the game.
Right.
The good news is I've got no Dreadnoughts to heal up again.
Yeah, well, I've got to try and kill. I've got.
Yeah, okay.
So see if I can. I'm probably not gonna kill this. Miss twice, but get 1 back.
Okay.
And strength 8, toughness
7, so
3s.
Yeah.
AP -4. Winded you 4 times.
Okay, 4 times. They all go through.
There's only damage 1.
There's only
4
damage,
wins.
so he's just, down to 4.
That's a little annoying. That's another unit killed, unfortunately, for grind too.
You're still going to be ahead though, unless Thunderhammer Boy.
Oh yeah, he gets to go.
He's only down to only 3 attacks because he wasn't charged and he's not getting his bonus to hit, so he's just hitting on 4s. He does hit twice. He's wounded on 3s. Wounds you once.
Alright.
AP -2.
Nope. So
one's dead, and then can the other one wipe him out?
I hope so. 3 attacks. All hits, and killing. Oh well.
Yeah, 2 of these to go
2s.
through. Yeah,
He's dead.
He's dead. Okay.
Another unit champion going.
Yeah. Do you want to consolidate into my Blade Guard with him, just so it'll stop me being able to potentially charge into your Zoanthropes? After you killed him, you would have a 3-inch consolidation. I've already.
You already fought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I do that.
The risk is I'd maybe kill you with my pistols, but 5 shots. It's unlikely to do it. I think that's probably.
Yep.
A good just tie them up.
Thanks for that.
So
he'll be in there.
He'll be in there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. See what I can get up to in my command phase. Have my Blade Guard tied up is an issue. I'll see what I can do. Maybe try smite that guy or whatever. But it's gonna be tricksy. Only thing that happens really in command phase is Boris is going to heal him back up to 7, so he's taking 1 wound, and he will stick the +1 to hit rolls on him as well when he's shooting. But I think it's gonna come into effect really, and that's everything, I think.
Yeah, a couple quick things on my end. I do get an extra CP back because one of my troops units killed something for grind, which is cool.
Yep.
And I am now in the Threshing Demise Synaptic Imperative, which means when my stuff dies, they explode more often.
The troops one, do you only get to score that once? Because that's also troops for us, and they did it too. Or do you just score that once per round?
Check. I think it's just once per round.
Yeah. It'd be weird if it was a way of getting 2 CP per round, because usually there's rules.
If one or more enemy units were destroyed by troops units, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So got the 1 for that, that's fine.
So I'm up 2 CP, which is nice.
What thingy are you into?
Threshing Demise.
Oh, okay.
So if my monster die, you add 3 to their explosions, and if anything else dies, I think it's just something.
Okay. Well, Asgrim's probably going to go.
Yeah, they explode normally. On a 6, they do a mortal wound.
Okay. Well, Asgrim's probably going to go after Trigon this turn, so maybe I'll blow him up. It'd be very true Asgrim fashion.
Yep.
Space Wolves movement phase, and it looks as though Asgrim is ready to join the fight, while the ATV looks to harass the Neurothrope on Rowan's home objective.
Okay, psychic phase, but I'm going to quickly backtrack because in my command phase I forgot to do my litanies, so Asgrim's going to try to put them both on himself, so he's going to mantra strength, Yes, and Exhortation of Rage, yes. So he is super, super angry. And then just to try help him out, try soften this Trigon up, we're going to go with 11 Lightning first into the Trigon. On a 9, yes, goes off. He does
a shadow in the Warbeth.
Fin 12, is it?
Yeah.
No, just
No,
12,
fine.
unfortunately. So D3 on him, it's a full 3, it doesn't jump to anything else.
Right.
And then I'll try do a smite onto him as well. On a 4, I don't. Okay, Space Wolf shooting phase, start things off. We'll see if I can get lucky with a Blade Guard into the Warrior. Unlikely. 5s, one save, AP minus 2.
Fails it.
Failed it, okay, so 1 wound. And then we'll go to this Dreadnought. Is going to shoot into the Trigon down here with everything. So bolters first. 3 times, 5s, nope. And then multi-melta. 2 hits, 2 wounds. Okay.
You might throw. No save.
Okay, 2d6 damage. Oh, it's 10.
Got 1 wound left.
Right, okay, that's helped things out. The ATV over there into the Neurothrope, the bolter shots. Doesn't wound. The multi-melta is okay. Both wound. 3 up and run. It's fine. And Boris will shoot everything at the Zonethropes.
Yep.
So it's Forge Bolter. It's 2.
5.
Yeah, strength 5, so 2 saves.
4 ups. 1 takes wound.
2 damage 2.
Oh, 2 wounds.
And then his pistol doesn't hit.
The Space Wolves do make 3 charges, but because of Boris's low roll, the Dreadnought was forced to go into the Warrior.
Okay, combat phase, and we'll start off with Asgrim.
Yep.
7 attacks.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit, but he's adding 1. He's adding 2 for being a Space Wolf and an extra 1. So yeah, 2s, but you can only add 1, but yeah, balances out. And wounding on 3s because of Mantra of Strength. Drops 1. That is 5 attacks at AP minus 3 because I'm in the 6s.
Think he's dead.
He's probably dead.
He's dead.
Okay. Yes. Does he explode?
He does now.
Nice.
1.
Okay. Dreadnought into the poor remaining warrior.
Yeah.
But did a job in holding up the blade guard. He misses once. AP minus 3. So he's
save.
dead. Yeah. He'd Confession Demise as well. Can you
He
not?
can on a 6. Does a mortal wound.
Nope. No. And then Boris into the Zonethropes. He misses just once because it's Space Swallow, so +1. Wounds, strength 6, wounds 3 times.
4 ups. 1 goes through.
Damage 2.
Oh, that's 1 dead.
And then the Thunderhammer thing hits. Wounds, another 4 up.
Nope.
Yep. And that's damage 2 as well.
I need to get 4 attacks back.
Cool.
Hit you once. I think they're only weapons go 5.
That's all you need.
Does wound him.
Wounds. Is there an AP on this?
Doubt it.
He's fine. He's probably going to be fine. He's got 2 up save.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the rest of the footage for the game was lost to the warp. I cannot name names on who is responsible just now, but rest assured, those responsible have been dealt with accordingly. I can, however, tell you how the rest of the game went. The Tyranid warriors charged Asgrim and sliced him down to size. And the Zonethropes were able to psychically remove Boris from the game. However, in the Space Wolf turn, the Dreadnought was able to wipe out the remaining Zonethropes, the Blade Guard took out the warriors, and lastly, the ATV just fell short of wiping out the Neurothrope, but with only that model remaining, the Tyranids chose to concede. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this. We've been the Brothers Grimdark, you've been great, and I've been Velour Excelsior. We will see you again soon.